Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Bullshit. Let me raise my chair a little bit. Say if you lay back, you'll win a lot of games, so let's do it. We're gonna lay back in our chair and not give a fuck about anything. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Should I make it a big screen again? Oh my god. Oh my god, so cool because this game makes it so cool. Fucking hate this game. Not gonna lie, I fucking hate it. It's probably because I'm bad at it. Let's land tomato, because why not? Let's land here. I'm running through the sky, yeah, 100 degrees, that's what they call me, Mr. Fahrenheit. Build fuck nuts, dude, the fuck?
Fuck you. What time is it anyways? Past my ending stream time because I want to end it so soon. Might just end the stream after this. Look, there's a chest on there, but do I trust it? Hell to the nah. If that's a slurp, I'm taking it. No, it's a slurp. Alright, I'm taking it. Bet that guy right there fucks his sister. Oh, wow, yeah. Oh, yeah. Fuck you. Why don't you just put your dick in my ass while you're at it? Why don't you just fucking penetrate me, dude? Love when I have your sticky cum in my fucking mouth. Oh, bandies. Whoa. Perfect. Oh, I can't. Fuck. This fucking game. What's a cool design? Wow. My god. Wow. Whoa. That's the only way to do it? Oh wow, 2 shotguns just for me. Oh wow, don't you feel good about yourself, you fucking homo? Oh my god, I'm so sorry I shot at you. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Give me the fucking shit. Give me the bolt, you fucking bitch. Wow, you're so good at running. How about you just let me put my dick deep in your throat, dude? Yeah, break that tray for me so I can actually see you. Wow, you're such a saint. Oh my god. Suck my fucking dick, dude. Instead of launching rockets at me, how about you lose your virginity, fucktard?
Well, that guy just beat me in a 1v1. Whoops. Oh my god, you're so good at this game. I'm so sorry I shot at you, dude. Dude, no, I was shooting at a guy that does bestiality. Fucking. Oh, dude, you get all the pussy in the world. I'm telling you that right now, dude. Oh, shit, dude. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, dude, I'm so sorry. Dude, I'm sorry. You get all the pussy in the world. I'm sorry. Dude, come on, dude. Please have my babies, please. Oh wow, dude, the rumors are true. You got the biggest pussy in the world.
Yeah, fight each other. Don't fight me, dude. I have no weapons to go against you guys. Oh, fuck me.
Oh man, I just fucked myself.
Where the fuck did he go? Oh! Fuck you! You. Fuck you. What did you know, bitch? Nothing. You knew nothing. Bet your mom's so proud of you, buddy. Suck my fucking... yeah. Nothing. You knew nothing. Bet your mom's so proud of you, buddy. Suck my fucking... Let's watch some YouTube videos. Actually, I need to change something real quick.
At least left.
Hey guys, this is Austin, and today we're taking Mystery Tech International with a certain special guest.
This is Saf from Super Saf TV. I was gonna say, hey guys.
I just wanted you to do it. So we're at the Guanghua Digital Plaza here in Taipei, and I think inside this giant 7-story enormous tech mall, we might be able to find a couple of weird things.
I think so. I've not done this before, so I'm excited.
7,700 new Taiwan dollars equals $258 in the United States. So that's actually a pretty decent budget. I think
That's
we could
not too
probably
bad. That's about 200 pounds, so it's not too bad. I'm sure we can find some weird stuff in that amount. Let's do it.
This is interesting. It's a bunch of like little stores in here.
Everything looks familiar right now so far. Like, where's the weird stuff?
We need to get out of the cool area and we need to find the weird stuff. I think that's where we're actually going to be able to afford some things.
Yeah, we need to, I don't know, like maybe some funky cases, funky accessories.
I wish we had more money. I feel like, oh, there's an ATM. Oh, did our budget just magically increase?
Does ATM mean something different here? Unless it's inside there.
I'm not going in. You go for it. Wait. Look at the door. Look at the door. It's locked.
Is it locked?
Oh, wait. What's that? Yeah.
So
We almost caused it. That would have got us demonetized.
that would definitely be demonetized.
Uh-oh, that looks promising.
ATC, Desire. Does that look like one of the Desires, right?
But I think this is just a generic thing just saying what's upstairs. Oh, but look, PC games and video games. Vehicle video records, so I'm guessing like dash cams. This seems like more in our price range and our budget.
Let's go.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Maybe because it's out of our budget. That's why.
Everything's out of our budget.
Yeah. Have you ever used one of these?
I have not. The Wacom, the styluses.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I use. Absolutely love them. Yeah. Oh, look at, okay, this is cool.
Oh, yo, does that actually work?
I think it's probably got like something like Tetris on there or something.
Oh, that's awesome. So
That is pretty cool. Oh, aha.
what's that?
That's actually even better. That looks like a proper Game Boy.
Which is this?
iPhone 7.
That's better.
iPhone 7, 8.
iPhone
7 and 8?
8 as well.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen this? Check this out. This is like it looks like a, you know, one of those hollow clips.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's try on the selfie. Let's take a wide selfie. Ooh, okay, it's working.
That's pretty wide. Oh, the selfie light. Selfie light.
We're buying this. I'm not even gonna look at it. We'll take it. All right, so we've
update time.
How much do you have left?
Saf just spent all of our money and we've been here for 5 minutes. So far we found cameras, we found processors, a lot of computers. Yep. Seems like the farther up we go, the weirder stuff we found, but not really anything that's all that crazy. It reads a SIM. What is this? So it reads SD, micro SD, XD, compact flash, but it reads a SIM card. How could you possibly read a SIM card?
I don't know. I'm really curious to find out. So I think we should take it. I'm too I'm too easily convinced.
No. For 350, I'm down with that. I'm down with that.
Okay, we're gonna try this out.
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna find out what it does when we put a SIM card inside.
How does it connect? It's just USB, right?
Yeah. I don't know if there's like some software to check your contacts or something, but
I'm really curious. Yeah, maybe it is a contact thing.
possibly. Do they have a SIM card reader here?
Oh, they do. Wow. I wonder if some of these stores are connected.
It's also 350, so we didn't get ripped off.
We've got Ken's girlfriend.
Should we ask how much?
Can we buy the girlfriend? Can we buy the girlfriend?
Will it fit in your suitcase? Will she fit in your suitcase?
Looks like a carry-on, right? So the thing with this place is not only do we have all of these floors, but there's also going to be an entire separate building too. I wonder how many actual stores are here.
Yeah, I think we need to be a little bit more sort of careful with our spending.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. Careful, definitely the phrase. This looks promising. So it's like giant AirPods? The i7S?
TWS.
All right, let's see if we can get this.
Okay.
Ni hao.
Hello.
This, how much?
999.
Oh,
999.
we can do that, yeah.
That's the budget. That's probably the coolest thing that we've found so far.
I've never seen these before. They look really cool.
Yeah, I mean,
They're big. They're like very large
they're-
AirPods.
They're bigger than AirPods.
All right, so with our AirPods in hand, things are looking much better. Now we're down to 4,000? We had 5,000 before, right?
3,500.
3,500, okay.
Yeah.
Just every single cable you could ever ask for. Oh, wait, hang on.
Do they have any dongles?
Oh, dongles, my friend. We've got dongles. Does this actually spin?
Yes.
It does?
Bluetooth speak. One speak.
Oh,
and this-
okay. One of them is a speaker. The other two,
We can do that.
But it's still a fidget spinner speaker.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, let's do it. What color do we want?
We gotta do blue, right?
Okay, yeah, cool.
Can we get this? We've got our fidget
That's-
spinner in hand. This is coming along pretty well.
Fidget spinner, Bluetooth.
I like how you saw
Speaker.
it. You're immediately like, I have to have this.
What is that?
I think that was pretty successful.
I think so. We've got some pretty weird stuff.
I think we also didn't spend all our money, right? What do you have left?
Let's have a look. I think it's maybe a couple of thousand. I've got 1,000. I've literally just got 1,000.
I've got 1,000, 15. I've got 1,600. So we got 2,600 left. So it's actually not too bad.
Not too bad.
Let's go see if any of this stuff is complete garbage or not.
Yeah, I mean, looks quite interesting.
6,000 miles later, we have our mystery tech in hand. This should be fun or really lame. I haven't decided yet. Our first item is the ATM 101 DigiFusion, which, again, I don't understand how it's supposed to read SIM cards. It's gotta be the contacts. So here's the reader, which is actually kind of small, although it does actually have a captive USB cable. Oh, look at that, we're setting up smart card. Whoa, okay. So it shows, oh wow, so smart card and USB to CRW. Okay, well, if I open up files, I see nothing. Kind of disappointed. I thought it was gonna be really cool, but it's, I don't know. I still don't understand why you actually want to do that. Next up, we have the Game Boy case. So this, I'm kind of curious about. Does actually, wait, do you ever actually see if this thing turns on? The Game Machine designed mobile phone case, which has been taped closed, so yeah. All right, well, it's actually not that thick. Oh, we need a battery for it. Okay, that explains why it wasn't working in the store. Do we have a watch battery? Oh, it keeps coming out. The battery's not in there very securely at all. Wait, it just keeps resetting now. What's going on? Every time I hit a button, it just resets. You see this? No matter what I do, it just resets. Oh, I got it, I got it. I don't know how I just did that. I'm doing a game, okay. Oh, I can shoot them. Oh, that makes so much more sense. Yeah. Okay, so once you actually somehow get the game working, it's kind of fun. I will say as a case, this is actually not that bad. It's not going to be that much thicker than a standard iPhone, and I mean, even if you're not using it as a game, this kind of looks cool in the back. Next up, we have the beauty speaker, which I'm very, very deeply skeptical of. So, I guess the way this is supposed to work is that it plugs into your headphone jack, and this is the whole thing. So you've got a headphone jack on the bottom, a speaker on this side, and a light on this side. Oh, whoa, okay. That's a selfie light. Woo! Start taking a selfie here. See how beautiful I am now. I guess it makes a little bit of a difference. It's you know, if you really got to up the selfie game, you could get a little bit of action, but I don't think it's that great. I think it's a little too bright and sort of in your face. I really want to see if the speaker works though.
Point in the future with the ProArt PA30.
So it's not very good. It doesn't sound any louder than a phone speaker, and it's way tinier, and plus, I don't like the idea that I have to unplug it and replug it in every couple minutes just to get it to, you know, not sound like garbage. Next, we have the one and only wireless music spinner. This is gonna be probably not very good. Okay, connected successfully sounds good to me. That actually might be one of the worst sounding speakers I've ever heard in my life. It sounds like it's not a high quality Bluetooth device, but most importantly, I can unplug it and do this. This is still cool, right? Now this actually might not be that bad. This is a flashlight and 3-in-1 camera lens. So in theory, this should pretty much clip onto any smartphone. Open this guy up, and it's actually kind of nice packaging. So, oh, I forgot we got the pink one. All right. So I don't know how you get 3 lenses. Oh, there's actually, so there's a 0.4 to 0.6 magnification wide angle lens, or you can take it off to get a macro lens. If you want a macro selfie, or you can take the whole thing off and get nothing. There we go. That looks about right. Wait, can I turn the light on? Oh, wow, that's actually kind of bright. So if I hit, oh, I can, oh, wow. Okay, so you can actually crank it. Whew, shouldn't have looked at that. All right, it's not the sharpest thing in the world, but you can definitely see a difference with the light versus not. Although, I don't know, maybe my selfie game isn't strong enough. Yeah, you know what? Something that's not terrible. I'll take it. That's actually kind of cool. Now this is what I'm kind of excited to try. The i7s, okay, well, I actually don't know what the full name of it is, but what I do know is that this is pretty much a straight AirPods clone. Oh wow, okay, so the first thing to notice is that that is much larger than the normal AirPods case. I will say one thing, these are significantly bigger than AirPods. They're a lot sort of chunkier, but the actual ear tips themselves look to be fairly similar. And they do have a button on each side, so let's give this a try. Oh, so they both connect as independent speakers? What? Wait, hang on, so what happens if I try to play music? Which one does it play out of? Oh, it plays out of the right one now. Real AirPods are in a completely different league. This is kind of barely usable. Assuming that I could get them to actually pair together correctly, they just don't sound that great. I mean, it's kind of cool to have wireless headphones that are in a very sort of similar form factor to AirPods, but you might want to stick.
Fuck.
Oh no. What? It's just a bunch of. Yo! Hey guys, this is Austin, and today we're doing a video on how to waste money on Amazon at $200. Although this, my friends, is definitely not going to be wasting any money at all. So if for some reason you guys are not familiar, the Sony Walkman was essentially the iPod of its day. Although actually, kids know what iPods are, right? You did a good job on this. I'm already excited, and we've just gotten into the video. 1984. Someone used a Visa, and this cost $105.47. I have not listened to a cassette since I was probably like 10 years old. I know our car, when I was growing up, only had a cassette player in it, and my mom used to play all kinds of cassettes. So what's kind of interesting about this is if I actually open it up very gently from the side here, not only do we have our cassette player, but if you actually see here on the door, this guy's actually going to have a full FM radio and all the electronics built into the door, because of course it does. Close it up, and then if I plug the headphones in, oh, I mean, all right. So, oh, we should turn on the tape. And then we need to pick out normal tape type. And then, does this have any Dolby? I don't think it does, right? I don't even think they make tapes with Dolby noise reduction anymore. Yo, for a cassette, that sounds really good. I'm really loud, aren't I? Look at this thing. I mean, this thing is, it's like 10 years older than I am. It's actually even more than, no, it's almost 10 years older than I am. And yet, it looks basically flawless, and you pair a decent pair of headphones with it, it really does not sound bad. Yo! Wait a minute, hold on. So the Porta Pros I've taken a look at, what I've not seen are the wireless edition, and then a new Walkman. You really planned this out well. Good job, sir. So first of all, how much are these? Because I know the old Porta Pros were fairly inexpensive, right? $80, okay. If you guys are not familiar, the Koss Porta Pros are legitimately retro headphones. I mean, they've been selling them for years and years and years. And this is essentially the same headphones that they've just added Bluetooth to. What I'm not familiar with is the Sony NW-A45 Walkman. So unlike our cassette Walkman, this is going to be able to play MP3 files, FLAC, AAC, and it's all going to be running off of a micro SD card. And it does support Bluetooth as well, so we've got full aptX, which I'm guessing this supports aptX, right? Oh wow, yeah, Walkmans have definitely changed. This actually does look a lot like an iPod. It's funny to sort of talk about iPods because Apple doesn't make them anymore. And is that a proprietary connector? Of course it is. Of course Sony can't ship micro USB or USB-C. They have to use some weird PSP looking connector. Pop these guys open and we see, oh, it actually comes in a carrying case. These are our Porta Pros. Now, when you're talking about 80s looking headphones, it's hard to imagine something that looks that much more retro than this. And this is really well built. It feels nice. I'm really just surprised that they still make Walkmans. Boom, okay, we are connected via aptX and Bluetooth. All right, let's go straight to the retro zone. Let's go to our track list, folders, SD card, Hotel California. Give it a try. I will say that the bass is going to be a little bit heavy on these guys, so it's not going to be a super neutral sound. You're definitely gonna hear a lot of the punch. Especially with a song like this, I can hear there's a little bit of a lack of sort of clarity on the high end. But you'd have to keep in mind that we are using Bluetooth. You also have to keep in mind that this is sort of a more retro style sound. I will say that this is goofy. These headphones are great when you have them wired. The wireless option, it just feels like an afterthought. I mean, yeah, sure, they didn't want to ruin the look of them, so I'm sure they didn't want to like integrate it somewhere else. But I mean, I feel like these could have been like put inside here or something. Like this just feels, I don't know. Rock Form, Beyond Protection. Rock Form, that name sounds familiar. What? This is a bumper? Wait, the Predator case. All right, we just went from being super cool and like having some really awesome stuff to what is, I'm almost positive, a waste of our money. How much was this? $120. I'm guessing this is an iPhone case. Back to reality. How is a $120 iPhone case ever actually going to be worth it? So with that, we have a protective case for my phone. So I don't get it. I mean, it's magnetic, but it keeps the sides of the phone completely unprotected. I mean, all right, let me be real here. It's metal. It will probably protect your phone. It will not protect your phone from scratches, but maybe a drop. It looks kind of cool. You're definitely showing off a lot of the phone. Wow, mysterious. A totally black box. 10.1-inch portable Blu-ray player? What? Wait, they make these? Wow, okay. That looks super high quality. How much was this? $180? Dude, wait, hold on, okay. So the idea with the portable DVD player is that it's going to be something that you can watch like sort of on a crappy screen when you're like in the car or something. But a Blu-ray looks much nicer, and if you're paying this much more, this had better have a nice screen. There we go, yep. 1024 by 600 high resolution. You know, barely above what you can get on a DVD. Cool, great. Oh, this is gonna be terrible. Ugh. What? Wait. Oh man, that's what my favorite thing is. Cheap, glossy plastic. What? Why? Oh man. I mean, okay, I kind of get it that if you're watching the video, you're gonna like swivel it, but that feels really wrong. I mean, I will say one thing, speakers are actually not terrible. This sounds okay. This looks like a super cheap tablet, like a $100 tablet or something. I mean, the screen's not unusable. I mean, I wouldn't mind sitting and watching a movie on this, especially with the speakers, but it's not gonna be super impressive. I'm also really curious about the battery life. I think with a Blu-ray drive, it's probably not gonna last that long. I'm afraid what's coming up behind me right now. Oh, it sounds heavy. What is it? Oh, okay. This is much more confusing because this was what I first saw. What is this? No, I'm like actually asking, what is this? Solar powered Tiki. Why did you get this? I'm gonna say that because you got the Walkman, this is forgiven, but this is kind of up there with like the ball bearing and the Robo Dinosaur for some of the dumbest stuff that we've ever taken a look at on Mystery Tech. Okay, another mysterious looking box. Okay, there's some Fuji Instax film. Okay, I think I know where this is going. Oh, it's a printer. Oh, I don't know where this is going at all. So last time we had Instax on a Mystery Tech, it was for that weird like phone scanner thing where you put your phone on top of it and like basically took a picture of your phone screen. But this is a printer but on instant film. So the setup on this guy is pretty straightforward. You just need to turn it on and connect it over Wi-Fi to the app. And in theory, we just need to add this film and it will be good to go. And you can also zoom in, you can set filters, but I just want to print it like that. All right, so we have our printed film. Actually, I don't even know how to describe that. I'm really kind of curious how something like this works. Typically with a lot of these mobile printers, it's just going to be something like Z-Ink, but this is printing on actual film. So I'm curious if maybe there's like a screen inside or something to expose the film with? I mean, you can see it's obviously gonna need a little bit of time to finish processing, but it actually looks pretty good. It doesn't look anything like that last printer we looked at, which was literally just taking a photo of your phone screen. This looks to be a little bit more high quality. That's pretty nice. And I like the square film too. It's gonna be a lot bigger than normal Instax. It's a little expensive, it's a little pricey, but this is actually pretty legit. I gotta say, good job. Oh, you got us Labo. Dude, I think for the first time, this is actually going to be a rain check. I really do feel like Labo deserves its own video as opposed to a quick little look on mystery tech. Anyway, as always, if you guys want to check out any of this stuff, links will be in the description. And if you really want to see a Labo video, tweet at Ken Bolito. Hey guys, this is Austin, and welcome to a very special edition of Mystery Tech, this time entirely focused on items that can waste our money on, straight from Japan. Kirby headphones. Okay, I immediately appreciate the old school pixel art style. Wait, it's 5,000 yen? How much is 5,000 yen?
5,000 Japanese yen equals 45 United States dollars and 62 cents.
Okay, that's not so bad. So if you guys didn't know, Ken goes to Japan every once in a while. And by every once in a while, I mean like every weekend. Wow. Oh, it's actually like hard plastic. They're oddly hollow. Like, I feel like I hear like, you know like when you put your ear up to like a seashell or something? That's kind of what it sounds like to be wearing these headphones. Not great. Okay, look. They're cool. For 45 bucks, I don't know. But, I mean, if you're really into Kirby, just don't use them as headphones. Oh, more headphones. The Xperia Ear Duo, wireless open-ear stereo headsets. Music and communication while listening to the surrounding sound. Enjoy closed the ears, your own tube design. Man, nothing says weird tech from Japan like Sony. So I guess the idea here is that these are supposed to be kind of like AirPods. So it looks like they're actually going to be completely independent and wireless. How much is 30,000 yen?
30,000 Japanese yen equals 273 United States dollars and 26 cents.
Sometimes I regret giving Ken a company credit card. Generally speaking, when it comes to tech, it's not actually that weird when you go to different countries. Generally, pretty much everyone has the same kind of stuff. But I feel like Japan is always the exception. There's always this sort of extra weird stuff there. That's a, wow, hold on a second. That's a really bizarre setup. So this is the actual headphone, but I guess that's the sort of the opening for your ear. Oh, so this actually isn't out in the US yet? No. Oh, interesting. So this is an exclusive, some would say, straight from Japan. Wait, here, I should figure out how to get them paired first. Okay, oh, you need an app. Okay, so searching for devices, make sure it's turned on. How do you turn it on though? Oh, it's magnetic. Okay, that actually makes it kind of cool. One of the things I didn't like about the Pixel Buds was it was really kind of fiddly to be able to like rewind the cable around like that. Oh yeah. Okay, it's a little weird to get used to on how you're actually supposed to do that, but that feels pretty decent to me. Okay, so I'm listening to music right now, and it sounds decent. It's not really particularly loud or rich sound, but what's interesting is that it's really not blocking any of my hearing. So I can still hear everything just fine. Can say something? Yeah, I can hear you completely fine. So it's almost like kind of having like some background music. It's not like listening to proper headphones. Sound quality is not going to be amazing. They sound okay, but it's not really for listening. I can still hear everything around me right now. This is a really interesting idea, but I think it's not really correct to call them headphones. That's not really necessarily something like an AirPods competitor. What this really is a way of getting an assistant without actually being able to block out the rest of the world. Niche phone, whoa, that's actually really cool. So it looks like it charges with some Poco pens on the back, but it does accept a nano SIM, as well as it has 3G tethering. So if you want to use this in addition to, say, an actual smartphone, you can. Whoa, that's it? That's the whole phone? Are you serious? Okay, so I saw the picture and I thought it was gonna be bigger than this. That's the whole phone right there. Okay. How much was this? So 10,000 yen?
10,000 Japanese yen equals 91 United States dollars and 4 cents.
Much more reasonable. Okay, we're up. We have contacts, messages, calls, music, voice memos, Bluetooth, alarm, and settings. Let's do settings. So I can see the tiny little text here. I can also scroll down to type the message. All right, what's your number? I mean, I know that there's weird tech out there, but like the idea of having a phone that's this small, it's cool. And I think for some people, if you want a backup phone, I mean, it does do hotspot. In theory, you can do stuff with Bluetooth, I guess, if you load music in via this micro USB adapter. But man, this is, I'm actually impressed. I still don't understand how it runs Android though. That makes 0 sense to me. Why are you handing me a Switch?
You got some Switch accessories.
Really? Japanese, okay, Japanese Switch accessories, got it. A felt pouch for the Switch. It's mildly Japanese and weird, but besides that, actually it feels kind of nice. So if I drop the Switch inside and close it, no one can tell I'm carrying a Switch. Where are you going with this? Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm getting flashbacks to the connected desk or the porta desk or whatever that thing was. It's just a bendy thing. I mean, you know, everyone's like, the Switch is so heavy, it's so giant, it's so difficult to, you know, use in your hands because it is unwieldy and ridiculous. So this is obviously the way to play. And you know, I actually have to say, it's not crazy. I feel like this is just kind of, oh God. What am I doing? What is this? A traditional Japanese fan? But why does it say USB? What? This is it? This is the fan? This is all there is to it? All right, so after a slightly long time of building this stupid fan, let's actually plug it in and see what it does. Okay. Okay, I put the goopy thing on the bottom. Oh, it's like slime. Are you serious? Well, I mean, when you're vigorously fanning yourself, maybe you need a little bit of extra sticky action. I'm gonna put this down and move on because this is getting really weird. Yo, you did not. This is not. Is this a, dude, look at that. That is so legit. It's still in the original packaging. I mean, even the foam doesn't look that old. So if you guys are not familiar, this is an original Nintendo Famicom. And oh, look at the games you got. Mother, Excitebike, Donkey Kong, Rockman, not Mega Man, Ice Climber, and Super Mario Bros. Dude, that is, all right, I'm excited now. That is not what I expected to get today. I can't believe you got one in the box. Like, this looks like pristine packaging. I almost don't want to open it. It's like, it's too nice. So, if you guys are not familiar, this is essentially the Japanese version of the NES. So, they actually did it, it's slightly different looking, but as far as the actual system itself, it shouldn't be any different at all. Actually, well, I take that back. There were some slight differences as far as the controller, right? Because didn't the controller have a microphone on it? So image quality, not the best due to our terrible adapter situation, but whatever. Oh, no you don't, Oh, this is bad. There we go, all right. Mario, game that I really should know how to play better than I actually do. Oh, come on. No, you don't. Get over here. Come on. Oh, yeah. That was dangerous. Oh, well, that was a terrible jump. But the Famicom is real. Now, yes, is it basically the same thing as an NES? Pretty much. Is it way cooler, though? Absolutely. And if you thought this was weird, definitely be sure to go check out the last episode of Mystery Tech, where we checked out some of the most bizarre, cheap stuff we could find on Amazon. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you. Hey guys, this is Austin. This is the humble Nintendo Switch. And while some might want to use it in its puny, normal state, well, of course, here, we need to build the ultimate Nintendo Switch. One of the nice things about the Switch is that as a handheld console, there's actually a lot that we can do as far as the aesthetics, which is where this comes in. This is a shell exchange as well as a different shell for the Joy-Cons. Now, if you know anything about the world of Joy-Cons, you're probably familiar with this incredibly handsome gentleman, Mr. Kevin Kenson. You've opened up a Joy-Con or two, my friend.
A couple.
2 hours later.
That is a snap-driven cable. I've never done that.
We basically just ruined this Joy-Con.
We just break the Joy-Con.
So we'll be back tomorrow once we actually sort out this Joy-Con mess. So a day later, we have a magically completed Joy-Con swap.
Never mind what happened in between.
Well, don't worry about this part. That's not that we didn't need a replacement or anything. I gotta say though, this actually looks really cool. If you guys want to know how to do the Joy-Con swap for yourself, Kevin has actually done a full video showing you not only the different shells, but also how to do stuff like the D-pad swap.
Yeah, so I actually did one specifically on these Atomic Purple ones that have the
So
D-pad,
cool, dude.
Just kind of seeing whether it works or not, which it actually works great. So yeah, check that out.
Out of the box, something the Switch doesn't really have a lot of is internal storage. And especially with games like LA Noire, which require like 15, 20 gigs of storage to actually just install it, even if you have the cart, what you're gonna probably wanna pick up is a micro SD card. And thankfully, you can even get like 128 gig cards for like 40 bucks. Thankfully, this is pretty much the easiest thing you can do to a Switch. Just open up the kickstand, and we suddenly have 128 gigs of storage. After the Joy-Con swap, nothing else is exciting. One of the things that makes the Switch interesting is the idea that it is a portable console that can be docked. However, one of the problems is that you actually can scratch the screen if you're not careful, as the inside of the dock is pretty much just hard plastic. That's where a good glass screen protector comes in. Okay, I think these notches are actually gonna make it a little easier for me. Let's see. One screen protector fully enabled. So this is starting to look cool, but we do not have the ultimate Nintendo Switch yet. Next, we have the wired LAN adapter to get this guy up on Ethernet. Wow, that's actually a pretty big adapter. So now that we're in here, oh, there we go. So we show that we're connected over Ethernet. Something else you can use is the power plate. The idea here is that not only is this a portable charger that you can drop your Joy-Cons on, but it will also charge your Switch. The Switch has okay battery life, but generally speaking, the Joy-Cons actually do last quite a while. However, it's nice to be able to have a little bit of a bigger battery if you really want to get some extra juice out of the Switch. This comes in a few different pieces. So there's the dock itself, which you will drop the battery on. And what you should do here is if we take off our Joy-Cons, they should just slide right onto the battery. So by default, they will start charging the Joy-Cons, and you can just use it like this and then drop it into the dock to charge the entire thing. However, so with this tiny USB-C cable that it comes with, we actually can charge the Switch using our Joy-Con charger. So if we plug this end into the Switch, and this end into the top, we should, in theory, get a charge. Hey, now charging. So if you want to use your Switch like this, you can get triple charge action, even though you might as well just put the Joy-Cons on here because it'll charge it anyway. But you know, I don't really have anything to say, it's just, this is the thing. Okay, I will be the first to admit that our stand could use a little bit of work, which is where the play stand comes in. So the way this is supposed to be used is that it's actually going to be a stand that you can use to fully adjust where the Switch is going to be standing while still being able to charge it. Hey, it works. Okay, this is not the most ridiculous setup ever, but say you want a dock that's going to be a little bit more portable than what Nintendo throws in the box. Well, that's where this comes in. So on one end we have USB-C, but on the other we have not only USB-A, but we also have HDMI. Oh, look, we're even on Ethernet now. This is fully portable. Oh, dude, this is so good. And it looks totally the same. Like, I can't see any like latency or any real issues with this. Look at this. This is not the most ridiculous thing we've ever built. This actually is like mildly practical. We did it. We actually have something that's not totally stupid. Well, at least yet. All right, Mr. Kevin Kenson, please come in here for a second. We have our Switch going into a USB-C hub, which is being powered by a battery bank. It's going HDMI out to the display, and we have a USB Ethernet adapter, all in glorious 1080p. This is super cool, and that I'm really proud of what we just accomplished, even though it doesn't make any sense.
Well, it makes sense. It's just 1000% unnecessary, but it's awesome.
Some say unnecessary, some say ultimate.
Ultimately unnecessary.
But say you want to build the ultimate, actually portable Nintendo Switch. Well, that is where this monstrosity comes in. This is a 10,000 milliamp hour battery case for the Switch. Wait a minute. This weighs just as much as the Switch. So I just need to plug this in and then pop the cable in on the bottom. And then, okay, so now we are charging with this giant battery bank. So what's cool here is that not only do you have an additional USB-A if you want to run another accessory, but it also has USB-C power in. So if you really want to get crazy, we can double up our batteries. Oh, there we go. So now we have a portable setup with double batteries. And the kicker is, see, get it, kicker? We actually have a decent kickstand because this has one built in and it kind of works, right? Right? Right. You know, I think most sane people would see this and go, this is a horrible mistake, you should stop. But not us, because we double down. This is the Clip Grip. To be clear, this clip is meant for a smartphone. So not only do we have our smartphone here with all the chats and stuff up, but there's also a small battery built into the grip which is charging the Joy-Cons. However, there's no way this is gonna work. Oh, it does. Oh, wait, hang on. I've gotta just bend it a little bit. It's like literally maxed out on the lip. Oh, come on. We got it. It works. Don't worry about the tuck tape. I can play really gently. When you clicked on the Ultimate Nintendo Switch video, I hope this is what you had in mind. Also, we can't turn the volume down because we taped over the volume buttons. So we've learned a lot today. Most notably, some of the stuff is pretty good. This Type-C dock is actually awesome. But of course, if you guys want to check out any of this stuff, the links will be in the description. And let me know what you guys want to see next time on building the ultimate terrible idea. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Hey guys, this is Austin. Is this the ultimate Game Boy? In 1989, Nintendo released the original Game Boy, making this the 25th anniversary. While everyone games on their smartphones today, it's easy to forget just how awesome it was to be able to play games on the go back in 1989. I'll never forget the countless hours I spent playing Pokemon and sneaking my Game Boy into school. The Game Boy really was something special. So while Nintendo made their last Game Boy in 2005, I wanted to see how close I could get to making my own ultimate Game Boy. So this is about as close as it gets to a modern day Game Boy. This is the Nintendo 2DS in transparent crystal blue. So when I was a kid, Nintendo used to make a lot of transparent Game Boys. So there was the Game Boy Pocket, the Game Boy Advance, and they were really cool because they showed off a lot of the cool internals of the Game Boys. Well, this 2DS is kind of a throwback to that, and in fact, it came out the same day as the new Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire remakes, which is why there's a red and blue one of these. So inside the box, you get a bunch of paperwork and the operations manual. All right, this actually seems a bit much. I'm sorry, how many pages is this? 77 pages. So if you need to spend 77 pages on talking about your 2DS, good luck. Yes, this is the same charger from the DSi, 3DS, 3DS XL, and the 2DS. Now we get to the fun parts. There we go, that totally didn't take 3 takes to do. So this is the 2DS. So first of all, that blue looks awesome. Wow. You can see all the SD card slot, you can see the battery. Wow, that's actually really cool. Got the stylus, which, can I just mention that one of the things I like about the 2DS more than the 3DS is that the stylus is in a normal spot right here, and it's not some extendable thing on the top, which is complete garbage. So actually, it comes with an SD card as well. Let's see what we had in here. A 4GB SD card. That's actually not bad. I think the 3DS has a 2GB. So one of the things I've always liked about the 2DS is that it actually feels more comfortable in the hand than the 3DS. So even though it's the cheaper model, it's the one for kids where it doesn't have the screens that, you know, fold in and get broken, but the grip is actually a lot more comfortable. If you have normal adult-sized hands, it feels a little bit big, definitely bigger than like an Xbox controller or something, but it has that right kind of heft and that kind of feel to it, where all my fingers, because I have a lot of them. One major difference between this and the 3DS is the flat design. So while yes, it will kind of fit in your pocket, you really don't want to be walking around with this thing in your pants all day. Even though this is the 2DS, it still plays 3DS games. So it's only really lacking the 3D capability, which to be totally honest, really isn't a major problem. So the 3D screen on the 3DS really was never that great to begin with, and most of the games that use 3D really didn't do it all that well, so they all work just fine here on the 2DS. Games like Smash are a perfect example of why it still makes sense to have a handheld console. There's really no substitute for having decent physical controls, and while yeah, the circle pad on the 2DS is a little bit mushy, it's still miles ahead of anything you'd be able to get on a touchscreen. On top of that, the gameplay is awesome. This feels just like Brawler Melee with a smooth 60 frames per second and surprisingly decent graphics considering that this is it's a 2DS. And with games like Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, which originally launched on the Game Boy Advance, it's easy to forget just how far we've come since the days of the Game Boy. So back in the day, we didn't have any kind of backlit screens, so we were always walking around trying to find a little bit of light to be able to play the games. And these things tore through batteries. I remember having to go get another pack of AA batteries like once a month for this thing. And while it is weird to still be using physical games in 2014, it's nice to have the option to share it with a friend or go trade it in at GameStop. And you do have a digital download option. So it's not really the best, so it definitely doesn't match up with something like the App Store or the Google Play Store, but it is an option if you want to go download only. You can also play DS games on the 2DS. So there are 2 different ways of doing this. First of all, by default, it will just play with them being slightly upscaled and everything works just fine. However, everything's just a little bit blurry. So you can also start the game by holding start and select at the same time, and that will run them in a slightly smaller window. However, it will be pixel for pixel exactly like playing on a normal DS. And of course, it's not the ultimate Game Boy until it can play actual Game Boy games. Inside the eShop, you'll find quite a few retro games, including a lot for the NES, as well as some for the Game Boy and even the Game Gear. Of course, the 2DS has no problem playing a Game Boy Color game, and while a lot of these you can play with emulators, there's definitely something to be said about having the physical controls. Plus, you know, that music just never gets old. For $100, the 2DS is pretty impressive. Not only does it look the part, but it'll play original Game Boy games as well as a lot of the newer stuff even better than the 3DS. So what do you guys think? Is the 2DS worth it? Definitely be sure to let me know in the comments below. As for me, I think I'll stick with the real thing. So let's take a look at what...